everybody, welcome to my channel for the annual review 2022 of my tournaments and my YouTube channel as well. This is something I always like to do at the end of the year, just to see a little bit what I did performance-wise, how many video I produce. Sometimes these numbers are a bit scary and help me realize how many hours I invested in my channels and also set my targets for the next year. In real life, I am a financial analyst, so I like numbers. So as you will see, there is plenty of data to analyze and charts and so on. I like those numbers. Performance-wise, these are the tournament that I did this year. So I attended to a total of 5 tournaments, all physical tournaments. I didn't play any online event. Why? Just because I didn't like it that much in 2021. I thought it takes just too much time. I also didn't like the fact that it is training wise not as interesting as if I just pick an opponent and play a training game that's going to be one, faster, second, more open, more interesting, more tryout stuff, more also pick the army that you want to face. And I was really satisfied with the approach that I took, which is not anymore online tournament, but training online, basically. As you can see here, I played a total of 59 games in 2022, which is not that much, only 34 training games. So this is also one of the reasons why I didn't play online tournament, because with only 34 training games, if I take out a part of those and move them into online tournament, then there isn't much training game where I can pick the settings that I want to try out. Tournament wise, you can see this has been the trend over the past year for me. It's more and more event where the attendance is international or coming from more than one country, so a bit more global event than only local tournament. This has been the trend more or less for me. How this year started, it started in January with the Bellum Lacum 5, which is in Douvain, very close to Switzerland, organized by my club, Sons of Games. We had a team of 4, so as you saw, I only played team tournament, which was really nice. It's always nice to win and also to sometimes to lose together. So the first tournament went really well for me. I had 5 wins. We made 3rd rank and won a first trophy in the year, which is always great. It was a big tournament with some strong teams, so really happy about that. It was also for me a very pleasant experience to be the captain of the team and also manage the pairing and get some experience on how to do timeouts, how to give proper instruction to my teammates. So this worked quite well and was a really positive experience for us. Then in April, I went to the WTC with Team Switzerland. I think out of 8 guys, 5 or 6 ETC members from the same year ETC team. So definitely a strong team. I managed to do 2 draws and 3 wins. And we just ended up short out of the podium, which was a bit disappointing, but we still performed decently. Then the 3rd game was Dame du Lac Léman, which is a Swiss tournament where there was a couple of French team, Italian team, and Swiss team that mixed up. There I managed again to do 4 wins, which was nice. Total of 61 points. Here you have the total of my points in each tournament, and here the number of games. So 61 over 4 games, which is definitely not bad, and I was able to basically carry a little bit my teammates or push them in the right direction, and we made a very solid performance, I must say. I remember we only lost 1 game and it was a 9, and the rest we just did either draws or win. So very solid performance from the team, and we managed to win the tournament. It was the smallest tournament that I attended this year, but still really happy to win it, and we won this trophy here. It's also looking really nice. Then there was ETC, where my performance was okay, as you can see here. Total of 67 was okay. I expected to do a bit better. My 3 losses of the year all happened at ETC, so I didn't lose in any of my 4 other tournaments of the year, which is positive. but as you can see, I took a 9, a 8, and a 0. So definitely, I think I talked enough about that, but here, a bit unlucky to fail the 9 rollable, but also the fact that we changed the matchup rating from a small defeat to a draw, getting this pairing, not also being properly trained to play against shooty matchup, which is also something that cost me against the Danish Infernal Dwarf in game 4, where I didn't knew how to attack him properly and ended up with a small defeat. So definitely something that where there is a room for improvement. So I would say decent performance, but I would have expected to do even better than that. We ended up 5th with a big defeat on the last round where we fought for the title against Spain, but they were just better for us, and like I said, reality check for us. So a couple of lessons that we were able to learn for the future and trying to improve. And then Interregio, huge event, probably one of the biggest 9th stage event, if not the biggest at all. Huge event. I managed again to do 4 win, 1 draw, so really nice, we won it. So I would say here, maybe we felt a bit unlucky to end up out of the podium after playing against Germany the last game. And then this one, I think we were a bit lucky to win it. We weren't, I think, the best place or the one that made maybe the hardest way to win it. So definitely a bit of luck here. Beautiful trophy, so really happy to have this one. And again, a performance that I can be happy about, I guess. So I ended up with 19 wins, 3 draws and 3 losses, which is, again, I'm quite happy. You can see here I have my numbers over the year, number of games that I play and number of wins, so to say. So the ratio is definitely improving, and also in comparison to previous year, I think this is the number that interests me the most, is number of losses. And over the past year, I've been losing always more than 3. So 3 is definitely a low number for me, my best minimum losses number. And as you can see from the table, from the losses or the draw that I took, what I like about this table, it shows that it took a lot to beat me, basically. I was always resilient, even this game where I failed again non-rerollable chaff piece in a key moment of the game. So even when sometimes bad even happens, I was able to be resilient and climb back the mountain and save a decent score. So I think that was definitely one of the key, the key aspect of my year, and the fact that I did some good numbers this year over the 5 tournaments that I attended. YouTube channel, so these numbers are always something that surprised me a bit at the end of the year. I didn't feel I made so many videos, but my French speaking channel, I have over 1,000 subscribers now, where I produce 91 videos. And on this channel, I did 76 videos. We are a bit more than 600 subscribers right now. And when we are speaking only about battle report, not about review, intro, conclusion, only battle report, it's 61 battle report times 2 language. So that's 122 battle reports. When you take into account that the battle report is maybe around half an hour, without taking into account the preparation time, that's a couple of hours that I invest in those 2 channels. So I'm always really happy to do this, because first of all, it's still an occasion for me to speak regularly English with this channel, which is always nice. Second of all, it's a great way for me to analyze my games, to analyze my mistakes, and I think that's a key factor to my improvement over the past couple of years. And last, I would say the fact that I can interact with you. I think that's always great. I've been having a lot of chats around my channels, my content, being on the forums, on Discord, on live events. I mean, I had so many discussions this year, so many human interaction that it just feels good to talk about the game, talks about my channel and so on. It always feels great to hear that it motivates people to go back in the game maybe, or it helps people to learn about their mistake. I'm always really happy to hear that. So I'm happy to be able to help new joiner, help people that want to improve, and at the same time to be able to improve myself. So I think that's a win-win. Just costing me times, but at the moment I'm still able to manage this. Targets for this year. More games. I think that's the key learnings that we had after ETC is the fact that we don't play enough. And I think when we compare to number of games that strong countries like Poland or Spain are playing, I mean, we are really far away from this. I played only 34 training games this year, which isn't much. And definitely my target will be around 1 game a week, taking into account vacation and so on. 45 would be my target number. I also put here an interesting graph, which is my training games played each month in 2022. And it was interesting for me to figure out that I had a low couple of months, 3 months, where I only played 3 games in 3 months. I had a tournament in April, WTC, okay. And then I had a tournament in May, okay. But still, I mean, I didn't train enough, in my opinion. And that's definitely something that I'm going to try to improve, to have at least 3 each month, and my target value will be around 4. So definitely something I'm going to try to improve, and I think a lot of things are going to improve at the same time that I'm going to play more. More diversity in trainings. I didn't play enough shooty matchup. I didn't play enough on capture the flag, for example, on some configuration that are maybe sometimes less attractive, less aggressive. So definitely something that I need to play more. And also exercise in my training how to attack well against defensive army. I've been playing a lot against the Demon, the Warriors and so on. All these games that are quite open when we have similar lists, close combat oriented army. But not enough against army where I need to be aggressive, to push, to go in close combat. Because if I don't, I'm going to lose from range. I think that's definitely something I need to try out more. And maybe also use a bit more aggressive list to encourage that if I need to. Perform slightly better at ETC will definitely be a target if I have the chance to be in the team again. And more silverware. I think that's we never have enough of that. That's always going to be my target if I attend a team tournament or solo event, is trying to be on the podium. So definitely something that I was happy this year with 3 trophies, but I'm trying to target even more this year. Couple of tournaments that I'm planning to attend. First one would be Bellum Lacum, which I have already formed the team. Will be at the end of January, so definitely trying to win it this time. In April, if I'm part of the ETC team, we are planning to send an ETC team, or a team that is as close as possible to our ETC team, also to WTC. So that would be 2 events that I'm going to attend if I'm part of the ETC team. And then in May, I plan to attend again the team tournament Dame du Lac Léman in Morges in Switzerland. Which will be in May. So that's already on my calendar for this year if I have the chance to be in the ETC team, but already those 2 I'm going to attend to those. So yeah, very excited, looking forward to already be in a tournament in a couple of weeks. Bellum Lacum, it's already in I think 2 or 3 weeks, so it's coming really soon. I need to fix my list soon, but yeah, looking forward to this year. Guys, I think that's everything for this year, so thanks a lot for the fact that you interact so much, that you follow me, that I have more subscribers and so on. It makes me happy also to talk about some topics on the forums, so thanks a lot for these interactions. I wish you all the best for this new year, being personally as also for the games. So yeah, basically try to enjoy the game. Set your targets. I mean, not everybody has always very competitive targets. I mean, the main thing is to find out where you have the fun. For me, the fun is definitely when I play competitive games. I like to challenge myself and set high targets. So that's how I enjoy the game. But I can definitely understand that people basically have other targets, want to relax more, have a good time and play differently. So feel free. But basically just enjoy the game and try to have as much fun as possible when playing our beautiful game. Guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and talk to you soon on the channel. Bye bye.